Hi there. I just wanted to go through a couple of things with you about the importance of keeping your feet healthy and mobile. It's really important for all of us as we age to maintain our balance and so that we prevent falls or reduce the risk of falls. And that really begins with good foot care and foot strength and mobility. So I just wanted to go through, maybe you've done these before, maybe you haven't, but if this is new to you, go slowly. This might make your feet a little bit sore. So be gentle with yourself and see what feels right to you. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna bring the camera down to my foot so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so if you can find a comfortable chair, like a dining room chair or a folding chair, that's what I'm sitting on right now. And I want you to consider the bottoms of your feet. That's what we're going to be focusing on today. So what we'll start with is your toes. So just double check each toe. And of course you're going to do this on both feet. I'll only show it on one feet. Just make sure they're wiggling pretty good. I don't know if you have a bunion or not, but you want to make sure particularly this big toe, which is super important for balance, is able to bend backwards about 60 degrees ideally. If not, you want to keep working on stretching that big toe to get it to a place where it can bend backwards about 60 degrees. This is going to be really important for balance and for propelling you forward in your gait. And then just take each toe. Some people call this toe yoga, or I call it toe dancing. Then just wiggle each one next to each other. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle it enough that you feel a stretch in between your toes, all the way down to the last one. Okay. Then take a finger or two fingers and just rub in between and give that a good massage in between your toes. Once you get down here, you may only be able to fit one finger, maybe even your baby finger. And just roll that in between each toe like that. I'll show that a little more clearly here. Yeah. And then take your thumbs in the middle of your sole of your foot and just pull down toward your heel and start at the base of your big toe and just pull down, pulling down on each one and massaging the base of your foot. If you can, see if you can hold hands. So your fingers are holding hands with your toes. That gives me a little bit of an arch cramp just getting my fingers in there, but it goes away. And then you're just going to circle, 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 circle. This is really important. Make sure you go both directions. Circle, 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 and then forward and back. And forward and back. Now, if all of this seems fine, then try taking your foot and kind of turning it that way. So your bottom of your foot's here, your toes here, and you're kind of turning it sideways like you're slicing something with your baby toe. Try that a few times. Then if you can, I like to put my foot up on something, but a lot of people struggle getting their foot like that. If you can, it makes it easy to take your thumbs and just run them in between each toe, particularly between the big first toe and the second toe, and then all the way through to each of the other toes. You'll feel those toe bones as you do that, and you want to rub in between your toe bones. And then take your fingertips and put them in the bottom of your foot like this. Push up on your foot so you can see your toe knuckles. Yeah, and then take your thumbs and just spread across the top of your feet. When we're walking, it's really important that this base of your big toe, base of the baby toe, and the heel, we need those to be connected to the floor for balance. That's your base of support when you're upright. So we want to keep the foot as flexible as possible so that when we're on an uneven surface, those bones in the bottom of your feet can adjust to the surface and prevent falling. We have the bottom of your foot is just loaded with nerves and muscles. There's 4 layers of muscles between here and here, and 33 joints, 26 bones. And so we want all of them to be able to work together to maintain balance. So let me know. This should take maybe 10 minutes if you do both feet, 10 minutes at the most. I'd recommend doing it every day. If that's too much, try every other day. Give a space in between if you can, or whenever you think about it. If you're just happen to be sitting down in a chair watching TV, just give your foot a massage. If you're already doing this, let me know and I can add on to that. But let's start with this and see how that feels. One thing you might try, just see if it's helping you, is to stand next to something that you can hold on to, like a countertop or something, and check your balance. You'll know that your feet are doing better. You're loaded with nerves here that send signals to your brain about where your body is in space and how to adjust to correct and create balance. So this will give you a little test to see if it's improving or not. So let me know how it goes and we'll go from there. All right, thanks and take care.